What if I told you the right frozen drink machine could make that happen every single time? Today, I've lined up 5 commercial frozen drink machines you need to know about. Whether you're kidding out your business, looking to crush birthday parties, or just want the envy of your neighborhood, this is the only countdown you need. I've put these through the ringer, tasted too many brain freezes, and now I'm handing you the honest lowdown. One of these will be your next secret weapon. Which is it? Stick around, especially for number 1. Number 5, STERAYS R1. Alright, starting with number 5, the STERAYS R1. Now don't get me wrong, this machine is, well, it's got potential. Straight out of the box, the setup's a breeze. The display is intuitive, and toggling through the 6 preset programs for everything from milkshakes to margaritas is so easy, an overtired host could manage it. And when it's in action, the STERAYS churns out frozen drinks in well under an hour, with no messy ice chunks. Even classics like fruit slush or an impromptu cocktail come out smooth, cold, and consistent. But there's a catch. Ingredient choice is a little finicky. If you go healthy, minimal sugar or 0-calorie sweeteners, suddenly the STERAYS gets fussy. You end up with a less than inspiring consistency, or worse, that dreaded no slush warning. Some would say that's just science, but let's be real, no one wants to plan their menu around a machine's mood swings, right? There's also a minimum sugar content you've got to hit for fruit drinks, which dampens the fun for anyone watching their diet one. The self-cleaning feature is solid, not perfect. Run juice through it all night and you'll still be reaching in to scrub some spots by hand. Now the size is great for a big family or party, holds up to 68 ounces, but it's still a little loud for tiny apartments or a low-key night in. Really, if your idea of a win is pulling a lever and getting a perfect slush every time. Number 4, Ninja FS301. Now the first thing you notice, the thing's heavy. Like, don't drop it on your foot heavy. But there's a reassuring quality to that. It stands solid on a counter and offers rapid chill tech you can actually see and taste. Pour in your drink, soda, juice, even wine if you're feeling wild, and 15 to 60 minutes later, you've got a legit slushie, no ice needed, and the texture, it gets genuinely close to what you'd buy from a store. Honestly, Ninja's buttons and display are idiot-proof. You get 5 presets, and the sensor will shout at you if your drink's out of balance, so there's no accidental mess. Pouring is a breeze. The pull handle gives you a satisfying whoosh into your cup. But here's where it loses a few points for me. You sometimes wait a little longer for optimal texture. The beeper that says done can lag, so you're either impatiently staring at it or you risk pouring an under-chilled drink. It's also big, and thanks to that compressor, it hums noticeably. Not crazy loud, but definitely present if you're in a quiet kitchen late at night. Cleanup is fine, just use the rinse cycle and you're good, but 88 ounces means when you're done, you've got more leftover slush than you bargained for. So if you like options, speed, and a hands-off approach, Ninja delivers. If you're a stickler for compactness or stealth, well, maybe keep looking. Number 3, VEVOR R1 RXR02 N7301. Now, let me explain why the VEVOR R1 nails the middle spot. After putting it through its paces with smoothies, margaritas, and every random combination my friends dared me to try, this thing proved it's not just for show. It freezes drinks faster than you'd expect, under 20 minutes, and for a 2-liter barrel, that's impressive. Big enough for a decent crowd, but not so massive it takes over your kitchen. What really stands out? Flavor. You don't get that bland, watery taste that cheaper machines give you. Since it doesn't use ice at all, you're getting the pure drink you want, just colder and smoother. The texture stays perfect from first pour to last drop. No ugly separation or melting halfway through the party. That said, cleaning it takes a little patience. If you only make one drink, it's fine. Run a rinse and you're done. But after a marathon of different concoctions, you might need to let it soak to get every nook squeaky clean. A couple more quirks. The instructions could be friendlier, and if you're an impatient host serving up multiple flavors fast, you'll wish you had a second drum going. But as an all-rounder, VEVOR is straight-up reliable, delivers on taste, and works for the home mixologist or casual business alike. 2. Fiii-288. So this machine turns heads for all the right reasons. First, it has a big 92-ounce overall capacity, perfect for families or small cafes that don't want to stop the fun to reload. And the real kicker is in the speed and silence. The Slushie's ready in under 45 minutes and stays relatively quiet, so you'll barely hear it in the background. What I love is that you never, ever need ice. Just pour in what you want to drink. Pick from 6 versatile presets and let it work its magic. Margaritas, milkshakes, sweet iced coffee, you can do it all. And the LED panel means you know exactly where things stand at a glance. It's also easy to clean, thanks to a self-clean setting and dishwasher-safe parts for those longer nights. Here's what matters. You don't need a degree in bartending or food science to get great results. Whether you like your drinks thick and spoonable or light and sippable, 10 levels of adjustable texture mean you don't have to settle. The catch? There are a few plastic components that, if you treat them roughly, might not last a decade. And if you have a raging block party, you might empty it out before everyone's had seconds. Still, for most folks, wannabe slushy pros or parents with thirsty kids, Fiii nails it on ease and consistency. Number 1. UJR SBL 2408. Alright, let's get dramatic. Number 1. The UJR SBL 2408. This is where things get genuinely fun. Here's a machine that knocks it out of the park for both drinks and desserts. Want a smoothie? Done. Need a quick frozen margarita for the adults? Easy. Wild night and you want to try homemade soft serve? UJR has you covered, all in one surprisingly tidy package. It's fast, sometimes 5 minutes is all you need for that first perfect pour. No ice, no dilution, just unfiltered flavor. And the 68-ounce barrel is nimble enough for personal use, but still has serious party potential. Real-time temperature control means you always get your treat at just the right chill. And if you're hosting a crowd or prepping ahead, you can set it to make batch after batch with zero drama. Let me tell you about cleanup. One press, and the auto clean cycle goes to work, and every piece can go in the dishwasher. If you've ever spent half your night scraping sticky juice from a machine, you know why this matters. Even better, it practically hums in the background, so don't worry about guests shouting over it at your next barbecue. What absolutely seals it for me? UJR doesn't just freeze your drink, it gives you endless flexibility. There's a setting for every mood, and the thing just doesn't fight back. It gives you perfect results, no matter the recipe, with a user-friendly panel that even your distracted cousin can handle. Final thought. So there it is. 5 machines, 1 winner. Each has its strengths and quirks, but pick the one that fits your vibe, your people, your plans. Trust me, your next frozen drink is going to taste a whole lot better.